Good evening, Ruchi. That question answers I got, Ruchi. Shall we start it? Shall we start the question answers, Ruchi? Are you ready for it? Okay. So last class we were talking about this question. Let's check this one out. One more time we are going to understand starting from this question. Question number 15, because there we have done condition reflex learning. This answer was correct in the previous part. Wait 1 minute. I'll switch off the fans. Sound is too much. Okay, ready? Question number 15. Can you go for question number 15 and solve the question? Question number 15 says that, question number 15 says that, which of the following statement cannot be considered? So first we need to see, are they asking can be considered or cannot be considered? They are telling cannot be considered. So we are not going to consider it. Okay. So which of the following statement cannot be considered as a feature of the process of learning? Okay. So that means what? Which and all are the feature or process of learning? We did this question. Yes. So here the correct answer is, seventh answer is C. So learning is a goal oriented, that is true. Every learning is goal oriented. Next is unlearning is also a part of learning, also correct. Learning is a comprehensive method. Yes, we need to keep connecting it, everything. So this is exactly absolutely correct. So educational institution are the only place where learning takes place. That is a wrong answer. Now we are going to go for question number. We are going to go and solve question number 16. Hello. Huh. So I'll go for the next one. Question is, helping learner recapitulate or recall what they have already learned is important because, it is important because, what is the factor because of which it is important? Mansi, can you inform in seated group only 1 or 2% are joining? It is very difficult here. Now please kindly check this one. Helping learner recapitulate or recall what they have already learned is important because. So here it is convenient beginning for all. It is a convenient beginning for any classroom instructions. Relating new information to prior knowledge enhances learning. So the correct answer is option number B, because we are relating prior informations, which is exactly going to enhance the knowledge. I hope you might have understood this one. Now, which of the following statement cannot be considered as feature of learning? Learning is a process of, cannot be considered, mediates behavior. Now come on, go for it. Come on, go for it. It is not a feature of learning. Come on, go for it. Come on, go for this one, Ruchi. Feature of learning. Learning is a process that mediates behavior. That's already a feature of learning because it is exactly going to change the behavior. Next, learning is something that occur as a result of certain experience. Yes, learning is gained by experience only. Learning comes by experience only. Third, learning is behavior. Study of behavior is learning. No, unlearning is also a part of learning. Yes. So the wrong answer is exactly C. The wrong answer here is C. Now we will go for the next question. Which of the statement is true about learning? Which of the following statement is true about learning? Which of the following statement is true about learning? Now let's see. Now come on. Yes, 17 also done. Option C. Now give the answer for question number 18. Which of the following feature is true about learning? Which of the following feature is true about learning? Come on, go for it. Which of the following feature is true about learning? Which of the following feature is true about learning? Go for it. First, which of the following feature is true about learning? So, error made by children indicate that no learning has taken place. It is not true. Error is a part of learning. Error is a part of learning. So, this statement is not true. Error is a part of learning. So, this is not true. Learning is effective in an environment that is emotionally positive and satisfying for the learner. Is this true or not? We'll check. Next, learning is fundamentally a mental activity. No, mental, physical, everything, emotional. So here, mental activity only is not learning. We don't mug everything. Okay. Next one is learning is not affected by emotional factor at any stage of learning. This is also not true. Learning is affected by emotional factor also. Like whenever we learn emotionally also. Some factors we are learning by emotion. Some factors of learning we are doing by body, physical, mental, physical, social, well-being, everything is a part. So everything is a part of learning. All the parameters are exactly okay. All the parameters are side of part of learning. Learning is effective in an environment that is emotionally positive and satisfying for the learner. Yes, this is the true answer. Emotionally satisfying, it's exactly, it should be emotionally satisfying. It should be emotionally satisfying. The parameter should be emotionally satisfying. Please do it. Yes, option B is the correct answer. So here, this is exactly the next part. We are going to do the next one. Ruchi, what is the answer here? Next part is for an efficient and durable learning, learners should have ability to learn only, requisite level of motivation only, opportunities to learn only, desired level of ability and motivation. This is exactly most important. Come on, go for it. What answer is coming, Ruchi? Tell me. I'm giving you time. Please kindly note down. Say what is the answer. Option is D. Let's check this one out. So for an efficient and durable learning, okay, when you will have a long term learning, so for a official and durable learning, so efficient and durable learning, learners should have ability to learn only. No, it's not. A learning is not at all only one phase. It's many phase involved in that. Requisite level of motivation only. No, it is also not there. Opportunity to learn only. No, that is also not there, because only opportunity to learn is not going to give the learner a learning experience. Requisite level of motivation only, that's also not there. Learning changes the experience, learning changes the whole life of the person. So desired level of ability and motivation will be exactly boosted by learning. So the correct answer will be D. The correct answer will be D, that when the desired ability, the level of, when the desired level of ability and motivation of a person is exactly changing, that's actually learning. That's actually learning. So when, go for question number 20, please. When previous learning makes no difference at all to the learner in a new situation, it is called, yeah, I'm coming to school, class is there. What happened, beta? Anything special, Kavya? You want me to take leave? Come on, go for it. What is the answer for this one? When previous learning makes no difference at all to the learning in a new situation. It is called C, zero transfer of learning. Yes, because if there will be any transfer of learning, Ruchi, then 100% there might be some positive changes. So since we are not seeing any positive changes, it will not be there as, so this will only be considered as a zero transfer of learning. Yes, no problem, Beta. It is only be considered as a zero transfer of learning. Okay. So I'll go for the next one. Question number 21. Which of the following is least important in the process of thinking? In the process of thinking, which one is least important? Bye, Beta. Which one is least important? Thinking. What is the answer? What can be the least important thing in the process of thinking? When you think, what is coming as the least important part? Memory. No, Smriti. You need to think one more time. Least important, beta. Think like that. No. Generalization. Yes, the correct answer is generalization. See, whenever you think, reasoning is one of the common section of thinking. So reasoning is one of the common section of thinking. Problem coming is also one of the common section of thinking. Memory is also one of the problem, a common section of thinking, because whenever you think, you definitely create a memory. Understood? So thinking part takes out the conscious, unconscious part of the brain, all vital information. So memory is not least important. Generalization is least important. So here, when you generalize the thing, so memory is most important, because when you think, your memory will be very highly activated. You will be conducting, you will be talking about the past, present, and the future content, and everything you connect. So memory is the important thing. Problems, yes, when we discuss, we also talk about problem. When we discuss, we reason things. But generalization, as we generalize the thing, that is least important. Everybody, we cannot think of generalization. Understood? When you will be at that stage, when only you will go for a generalization content. Now, which of the following is most important in the process of learning? Which one is the most important in the process of learning? Which one is most important in the process of learning? Think. Which one you think is the most important in the process of learning? See, first is heredity of child. No, that's not important for learning. So heredity of child, what? So we know that the child child is coming out in a classroom. Yeah, yes, the child is coming out in a classroom, and they are exactly faced in the environment. So they are pushed in the environment where they are going to learn. So definitely it's not there. Style of learning, when somebody will be talking about the style of learning, so style of learning will be exactly something which is the most important. Yes, how you are learning is most important. Understood? Examination result of a child, no. Economic condition of the child is also not important. Somewhere there may be some people who will teach without money, without economic expenses also. So definitely economic condition of the child is not a very big parameter. Examination result of the child, no. We learn from our environment, we learn from many factors what we are seeing. So we learn from the people who are inspiring us. So there are many factors through which we are learning. So definitely style of learning is important rather than any other thing. Okay, Raki, today is the last class. I'm not going to teach for this because none of the people are serious. And seriously, it is only Ruchi is joining. And I put effort for past 10-20 days. I'm taking pedagogy classes. No result is coming. And February exam is there. In this way, my reputation will totally go, because I am putting time, I am giving time, but none of the people are putting effort. Live classes I am putting means nobody is coming in live classes and answering and questioning. Definitely it's waste of time here. Rather than that, if I will teach students means it will be better for me. No one is that much no one is that much confident of writing exam, and no one is exactly wanting. What should I do? Say, I tried my level best. So examination result of the children, 100% examination result of the children is not the only thing. Style of learning is the most important thing, because which style, what part, what things you are learning, that's going to change everything. Understood? Welcome, sir. So here we are going to understand dash are involved in thinking. You are going to write this one. Check this one out. Dash are involved in thinking. Image, imagination, concept, proposition. Image, imagination, concept, proposition. I think it is written two times. Image, imagination, concept, proposition. Let's check this one out. Which one is exactly important? Which one is exactly involved in thinking? I think one option is given two times. We'll go for it. We'll try to check this one out. What is the question here is option D. Ruchi is telling option D. Let's check. Some are giving option C. Dinesh is giving option C. Ruchi is giving option D. Okay. Let's check this one out. Eh? Okay, fine. We'll see. dash are involved in thinking. Thinking is what? When you think. Yes, some are telling option C, some are telling option D. So now let's talk about thinking. See, in thinking, image formation is a very common factor. So when we think about something or when we think about someone, image is something that is exactly built up. Understood? So image, what is image here? Image is that creativity, the content what you are forming. Like when you will be thinking about a god, Ruchi, so definitely you can imagine, because you are not, you have never seen god. So if you have seen your friend, you know actually what the image of your friend is. Okay, so your image can be of your friend, image can be of your, that is exactly one part. Now you know what, one small story I'll tell, that in the court of Akbar, now one person came and he was multilinguistic. Okay, learn this. This is very important for you. Then it will help you. So what happened here is he was speaking in multi languages. Okay, then the challenge was, the Akbar gave the challenge to Birbal, which language this person is the mother language. Okay, so which language of this person is the mother language? If you will be able to find out, then I will save your life. Otherwise, you are gone, because this person is having multiple language as the language of speaking. So which one is his mother language? That was the challenge. The person, then what happened, Birbal took a chance and he tried something, and because of that, yes, so in morning time he tried to push that person and he spoke in its mother language. So when you will be in danger, you will definitely speak in your mother language. Understood? This is one of the biggest talent or biggest thing when will be. So whenever you will be in pain, whenever you will be in trouble, you will definitely speak that language which you are very much acquainted with. And mother language is the most important language which everyone is acquainted with. Understood? So language is one important thing. So whenever you will think in your language. Understood? So and you will think of the language what is exactly you are too much known for. Now next is concept. Yes, there is never a content out of concept. So every time, yes, that's why you speak in English. So now, every time, whenever we will be exactly recapitalizing it, and whenever we are exactly making framing, so definitely there is a concept behind all the content related to it. Good evening. So that part it is exactly considered as concept. Now, next part is prepositions. That means what? The phrases, the content, what you are exactly thinking has to have a frame, has to have a conceptualization, and has to has a topic. So you cannot think baseless. Understood? So there should be some reason, because of that you are thinking. So when you are learning, thinking is one of a very important process. Understood? And thinking is a part of learning. So 100% image is correct, language is correct, concept is correct, and preposition is correct. Imagination comes because of image, language, and concept. So here image formation is more important than imagination. Understood? So this is the most important thing. I hope everybody understood this one. Now next question is, okay, yes, proposition. Yeah. So now presence of identical element between already learned skill and new skill results in negative transfer, positive transfer, generalized transfer, or zero transfer. This is exactly a very important question. Please kindly do it nicely. Got it? Yes, option D is right here. So now presence of identical element between already learned skills and new skills. Presence of identical element means if you are learning new thing and already that thing is you have studied in old. Like right now you have just learned ABCD, and with ABCD you are learning A for apple. So A was present in ABCD also, and A is present in apple also. Okay. Okay. So A is present in ABCD also, and A is present in apple also. So A is present in both. So that means one stage. Understood. So one stage is exactly going to give the second stage. So definitely, is it going to be a negative transfer? Is it going to be a positive transfer? Is it going to be a generalized transfer, or it is going to be a zero transfer? Come on, go for this. So what is the correct one? Which one is the correct one? Which one is the correct one? Option C, generalized transfer. Yes, absolutely correct. Why generalized answer is the correct answer? Because now you learned A for apple. Yes, absolutely correct. You learned A for apple. Now once you learned A for apple, now A is used for telling aeroplane also. A is used for, means from one parameter what you have learned, that parameter can be used for different dimensions of work. So since the same parameter is used for different dimensions of work, it is exactly going to generalize the transfer of informations. Understood? So the answer will be coming as option number C. It is a generalized transfer. So where one information you are telling, like I, when you learned I means me, then you can write my name is. So my also is representing I only. Understood? My also is representing what? I only. Got it? So when I'm saying my name is, I am not saying I name is. Understood? We are saying my. My and I both are representing the same individual, which is generalizing the statement about the individual. So definitely it is called as generalized transfer. I hope you might have understood. Now go for option number 25. In the information process model of thinking, the following steps are said to take place: response execution, response selection, pre-processing, or categorization. You need to organize it. You need to organize it nicely. Organize it nicely, please. Come on, think about it and give the answer. What is pre-processing? See, pre-processing means planning. Planning. First, when you start thinking, when you will see something, then thinking starts by seeing something. Okay? Thinking will not start without any connection. Option B. Okay? Now let's see why option B you are telling. First, I'm going to explain this one. Is it going to be option B? Hi Nisha, it is going to be option B or not? First to understand. First is, in the information processing model of thinking, the following steps will take place. So first is pre-processing. So whenever you are exactly thinking, first you need to pre-process it. Got it? So when you have a topic of thinking, means just understand in a simple way, so you need to pre-process it. Pre-process here means कि first you are exactly going to first think first stage. So like you need to think about cooking. So today you are going to cook something. Understood? So definitely suddenly someone tell cook something like paneer butter masala. Simple example I am giving you. So once you thought you are going to cook paneer butter masala, yes, so then you are going to pre-process. Pre-process here is कि definitely paneer butter masala is this shape, color, everything it will come in your brain. that this should be the outcome what you are going to give. So pre-processing work started. Then you are going to categorize what and all things are needed in this. So what and all things are needed in this means what vegetable, what things are needed, what spices are needed. Then you will start categorizing. That means the ingredients. You will process all the ingredients and then response selection. Response selection means now you will be exactly going for what and all things are exactly going to be. And then response selection means this is the first stage, this is the second stage, this is the third stage means you will divide all the stage segment step by step. This one, this one, this one, this one. That is called as response selection. Response selection means first you have to take the pan and then you have to put oil in it. So that is called as response selection. So in your brain, the step by step response selection will come. So that means B will come. So first process will be what? Pre-processing. Pre-processing means someone told you cook paneer butter masala. So this is first step. Then you will start categorizing it. This is second step. Third is response selection. Response selection is third one. So first is C, then second one is D, and third one is B, and last one is exactly considered as A. That is response execution. So the when you will start cooking, that is executing. Understood? Stage wise categorizing is called as response selection. That part categorization is called as response selection. I hope everybody might have understood this one. That is considered as response selection. So now we will go for the next question. Question number 26. Come on, go for it, please. Try this. Deductive. Use the word deductive reasoning involves. When you are not searching many things, when you are exactly going to search the main objective in simple way. I explain. Deductive reasoning, inductive, deductive reasoning, when it will be. Hello, Himanshu. So deductive reasoning. How deductive reasoning will be involving? Think nicely. Deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning means कि when you have many thoughts inside you, okay, making learner aware of relevance of the concept to be learned. Yes, it is making aware. See, deductive reasoning is exactly related to a specific topic. So you need to understand one thing. When I am telling conic section, just understand. When I am telling conic section is having many different parts. Okay, so conic section is having many different parts. So when I am speaking conic section means, so whenever I am talking about conic section, yes, so you are talking about question number 26. Okay, then you go for question number 26. I went to question number 27. Try that one then. Everyone try that question. Done. Very good. Ruchi has given option C as answer. So, situated learning increases understanding of a new situation through collaboration among learners, establishing uniform knowledge among learners, making the learner aware of relevance of content of the learned, and increasing ability to organize information logically. So, this is a very important question, option C. So, everybody is answering this question. 27th answer, 26th answer. By mistake, I asked 27th answer. So 26th answer first we will do. What is that? Situated learning increases, means situation based learning means increases understanding of new situation through, means situated learning increases understanding of new situations. New situation increasing collaboration among learners. Collaboration among learners means you are going to collaborate among learners, then situational will come out. Establishing uniform knowledge among learners, no. Next, making the learner aware of relevance of content to be learned, yes, this is the most important part. So making the learner aware of relevance of content to be learned, relevance of content to be learned is the most important section. Why? Because making the learners aware of the relevance of content to be learned means what content, when to be learned, how it is interconnected, what inner parts are relevant to it, and definitely these are something very very much important to it. I hope you might have understood pedagogy. So here this is the most important part. So making the learner aware of the relevance of the content to be learned, because interconnectivity will be there. Now that's what I was talking about. So here this content, yes Nisha, this content is directly related. Like if somebody will tell you that today I am going to teach grammar in Hindi, so grammar is a general part, understood, but here the relevance grammar what we have used, but this grammar can take us to different sections of grammatical part. So definitely it will be relevant to the to the content, understood. So grammar explains the that part of the literature where the logical sections can be hit with the conceptual part of reading and speaking, understood. So now we will go for deductive reasoning involves. What is the meaning of deductive reasoning and what and all things it is involving? Come on, go for it. Deductive, what and all things it is involving? Come on, go for it. Deductive, for deductive now everybody, pedagogy, child psychology. So now look here. For 27th, deductive reasoning involves reasoning. See, deductive reasoning. That's what I was exactly started explaining about phonics section. So if somebody will be talking about explain deductive learning, please. Yeah, I'm going to explain that one only, Ruchi. So exactly what they are asking now. They're telling one thing that key. Yes. So they are telling one very important thing here, deductive part. Just like conic section I told. Conic section is consisting of different segments. And so conic section is exactly involved with different sections. Different sections like circle is there, parabola is there, hyperbola is there, ellipse is there. So definitely that is a general. So when I say conic section is a general part. So now you need to deduce it. Deduce it means deductive learning. Deductive learning means from one content you will go to a specific part. Understood? So like if somebody will say that English grammar, so if they will be asking you English grammar, from English grammar You are going to go to different section: noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb. Understood? So now it is totally up to you which section you are going to deduce it. Understood? So deduce part is exactly coming. So I hope you might have understood this one. I hope everybody understood this section. What is the meaning of deductive? So here general, particular to general will not. Conic section is not particular. Conic section is general. Now from conic section I can go to circle. From conic section is one concept. In that concept, circle is one of the topic. Then what is the another part? The ellipse is one of the topic, then another part parabola is one of the topic, and then another part hyperbola is one of the topic. So 100% the answer will become general to particular. So that's called as deductive. Deductive means when you will deduce it, and then you will go to that focus part where you want to understand the topic about. Yes, from general to specific, from general to particular is called as deductive reasoning. It is called as deductive reasoning. Understood? So now we are going to go for the next part. When children learn a concept and use it for practice help in reducing the error committed. So one day now I will talk about Thorndike and everything. I will gene Piaget concept I will teach. One day I will teach, but since nobody is very serious in your group, so only I'm thinking, should I continue today? I'm not going to take class like that. It is feeling is coming because most of the people are not at all interested to learn. See, Thorndike concept is there, Jean Piaget concept is there, Watson concept is there, Vygotsky concept is there. So they are in child psychology, they have played a very crucial role, and their things are still what you called known, and it is exactly implemented to understand the nature and behavior of children. So they are exactly very, very important sections. So now everyone, please check, are you live? Your live button is on or not? So now look here, this one. Yes. So E.L. Thorndike, yes, absolutely correct. So E.L. Thorndike is the correct answer, Nisha. How it is correct answer? When children learn a concept and use it, practice and use it. So I think you learned a concept, like you learned a concept to make a paper boat. Okay, so this concept you have learned how to fold it and how to make a paper boat. How to make a paper boat. So once you have learned how to make a paper boat, you learned it. Now next part is, once you have learned, 1 minute, can I come? So here, after learning that, practice help in reducing the error committed. So definitely that person will learn one time how to make a paper boat. After that, they will practice 2-3 times. And then next time, if you will say make paper boat, means without committing any error, they know how to fold and turn and make a paper boat. So that concept is given by E.L. Thorndike. E.L. Thorndike is the person who has given. Understood? Conditioning is given by another one. I will talk about conditioning also. Now look here. Learner cannot learn unless. This question 29, come on, go for it. Learner cannot learn unless. Learner cannot learn unless. What situation is there? Come on, go for it. Learner cannot learn unless. I'm moving. Please check. Learner cannot learn unless. Learner cannot learn unless. Learner cannot learn unless. What situation makes a learner learn. So that's what, see, you need to understand one thing. You took student in a classroom and you wanted the student to learn. Now, the first condition is coming as they are taught according to the needs of social aims of education. So, no, this will not make them in a frame of study. Means this will not bring their interest to study. This is the most important problem. This will not bring their interest to study. This is a very big problem. They know that the material being taught will be tested in the near future. That also is a push. This is a push. First one is social norms, conditions, aims of education. If you will tell and they will tell that, okay, you study because if you will not study social, this problem will come. That is their education aims is this, education parameters are that. Definitely it is not going to give them any what you call positive feed and they will not learn. The material being used means once you have given some chapter means this based on this chapter test will come, that is a horror, that is a fear, that is not a concept of learning. Now they are asked about their learning in school, their parents, see, they are asked about their learning in schools by their parents at home on daily basis. That's a test that is also not going to boost the child in learning, because the child will speak some untruth content. The child will say that, "Hey, this happened, that happened, this was there, that was there," and definitely the child will exactly say something unwanted and the parent will be blown away by that. So definitely these things will not at all be working. They are prepared to learn. So first you have to make the child prepared to learn, and once you will make the child prepared to learn, 100% they will give feedback. Now how can we make a child prepared to learn? By giving them some interesting concepts, by making their frame of mind ready to learn. Frame of mind ready to learn means give them some reinforcement. Yes, no, that answer is social aims of education is a type of information, Nisha. So based on that information, the child will not at all be boosted. Like when you want child to study, what you are doing, you are making some very nice interesting dish for child. So what he is doing, he will be them totally boosted up. Now he will be prepared to learn, because he know that ki my mummy is making the best dish now, and definitely I'll have to study. So next time when you will say I'm going to make this dish, 100% he will be ready, because now he's prepared. So you have given a feed, you have given a boost, you have given, yes. Yes, but here it is important. Learner cannot learn unless. So this is a concept in child psychology. So they'll have to be prepared. And you know what? For that you have to give some lanjam. Lanjam means you have to give some bribe. So bribe can be two types. One type of bribe is motivation. Another type of bribe is gift, or another type of bribe can be a type of reinforcement. Understood? Where the child will be boosted enough to study on its own. So that is that. So we sometimes what we are doing is we are giving mobile for some time. So that's why they are prepared to learn. Because of that factor only, they are exactly going to learn. So we are making them prepared to learn. That's the option number C. Now we are going to go for the next one. So this is the end of this part. So I'm going to keep it till here today. Yeah, that was a nice session. Some of the important questions of teaching and learning section we have finished. Yes, you see, Nisha, these factors now, they are like that only. So they are very much relative. They are not a perfect answer, because it is just one thing. It can be true for one person, it cannot be true for another person. But maximum, which is exactly hitting the part, that is accepted. That's why we are exactly taking that concept as one of the most important part here. Okay, thank you so much, Nisha. Thank you so much, Ruchi, for joining the session. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Good night.